Good morning, everybody. Happy Coffee with Colby, and it's Friday. You did it. Happy Friday. You made it through the week with me. Now, we're going to have the weekend, so I want you to have something fun planned, do something for yourself, enjoy it. So I'm on the road, as you can see. Today I am getting my teeth whitened, so I have to enjoy this cup of coffee before I do. But you can see no lipstick. Look at that. Can you even imagine me a day without lipstick? I usually can't, but again, teethy day. So today I want to talk about instant gratification, right? And our desire and our need to go for instant gratification rather than putting in the blood, tears, sweat, as they say, for the reward. And why is that? You know, is it just laziness? I don't think so. It doesn't feel that way. It's not. I think it has to do, good morning, Keely. I think it has to do with the reward is not great enough to overcompensate the effort putting in. Good morning, Julie. Good morning. I am early, Keely, because I'm getting my teeth whitened at 10 o'clock, so it's hard to talk. I've been showing you the laser. You know, it's very awkward. So we're doing it a little early today. Hope you guys don't mind. But it's Friday, so let's just get this weekend started early anyway, right? No voice? I don't have voice. Can you guys not hear me? Keely, can you hear me? Keely, can you hear me? I'm waiting for an answer. If you guys can hear me, somebody say Colbs, I can hear you. Let me know if you can hear my voice. No? Can you hear me? Show me. Let's say yes, you can hear me. Somebody type yes if you can hear me. Good morning, Anthony. Can you hear? Nobody can hear me? Yes. Oh my God. Boy, it's taking a long time. I'm like, hello. All right. So let's get started here. Let's talk about instant gratification and what that means and why are we not putting in the effort to, you know, do the long haul. I think, again, it has to do with the reward is not great enough. So ask yourself, how can I make a greater result? How can I make that reward more compensating for the effort I'm putting in, right? Because if you're putting in so much effort, because again, for you, maybe going to the gym, or maybe you working out, or eating right, or self-care, or spending time with friends, if that reward is not great enough, if that result, those feelings aren't great enough, you're not going to want to do it, right? You're not going to want to spend time doing it. It's like, So even if you go down a dress size, if you don't really care about the dress size, you putting the effort in isn't going to matter. So find things that matter to you. Find things that resonate with you, that feel better from the soul forward, not because someone is telling you or there's this ideology around it, but because it feels good to you. You know, I've been working out. I thought about it yesterday. I've been working out 30 years. I mean, it's crazy. I started out so young, but always that reward, that physical response, that feeling I got, that adrenaline rush, really needed it. So it just helped me. So ask yourself, what is it you want? So, and again, if you think of something too big, it's going to be too overwhelming. So you're really going to give up. It's not going to be motivating enough. So you need a motivator that's really going to inspire you. Find something that inspires you. Find something that, again, that reward is greater than the effort you're putting in. Because right now, if the effort you're putting in is not greater than the reward, you're not going to want to do it. You're going to want to sleep later. You're going to want to eat the candy bar. You're going to want to drink the extra drinks, whatever it is for you. So finding your reward, finding the reward is the key. What is the result? And is that result greater than what I'm putting in? So for many of you, you've gone through cleanses or you've gone through changes, but are you holding on to them? Do you do a cleanse and then that's it? And then 2 years later, you're like, oh, I really fell off the wagon. I need to get back on a cleanse. If the reward is great enough, you'll continue to do it. It won't be so up and down all the time. We create these things that are up and down. It's the same thing with your friendships, right? If you spend time with someone, but it's so draining when you get done and it's exhausting, or a family member, you know, it's so draining, and when you get done, it wasn't rewarding, you're not going to want to hang out with that person. You're not going to want to spend time with that person. So finding your own reward, finding your own compensation for it will really, really help, will inspire you. So dig deep inside saying, what inspires me? So, oh, thank you so much, Liz. I appreciate you sharing the video. So ask yourself, you know, what am I using for instant gratification, and why is that greater than me putting in the effort? So if you have comments, share them, let me see them. But you know, I fall victim to it too. I can sometimes say, you know, I want to relax more than I want to work out. But picking yourself up to go and do it will really help. Creating these little mini goals for yourself as well. And again, I really feel that there's got to be a reward system, either a physical reward or an emotional reward. Finding something that says this was worth it. Finding something that says I'm on the right track. Giving a stop and recognizing what you're doing and what you're putting in. Because if it were easy what you were doing, you would do it all the time. But on some level, it's hard for you. On some level, it's a challenge. So you have to stop and say thank you. Thank you for going through that challenge, for putting that effort in for yourself, you know, for that care. Going back to why are you doing it? All right, it looks like we've got a really bad signal here, so I don't think it's going to hang on to it. Real quick though, Julie, how do you get rid of negative people without hurting them? Well, I mean, sometimes you may hurt people, and I know, I'm sorry, Kristen. I'm sorry about that. I know, sorry you guys. You know, I'll make this a quick video. But how do you let go of people without hurting their feelings? You know, Julie, it may be difficult, but just work with compassion and empathy, and it's all you can do. And, you know, you just let them know that maybe you're at a different place right now, and you're going through some things, and maybe you need a little space. Maybe that's the nicest way to say it. I'm not sure. So I'm hoping this video works. I'm sorry, you guys. I know 10 o'clock was the only appointment they had, or I would have done this from home for you. But, you know, going through your day, I want you to ask yourself, are you putting in the effort? Is it worth the result? Do you find yourself struggling and unable to maintain these goals you're setting for yourself? Because if you're unable to maintain them, you have to ask yourself, is the reward I'm setting up not great enough? Or do I have some blocks that I'm creating for myself? Because if you're creating some blocks, you definitely have to work through that. You have to kind of find a way to work through your blocks, because maybe it's a pattern you're repeating. Maybe it's a thing. And just for anybody who's dealing with things that are habits, you can break a habit. You really can. One of the real quick things I'll say, spend 21 days straight. 21 days straight doing something in the opposite way of the habit will break a habit. So just know that. So sometimes it's going to the gym 21 days straight, even to do something simple, or eating something healthy for 21 days straight, something like that. So, oh, Kristen, I love that. I really appreciate that. How sweet of you. Thank you. All right. I know this video quality was not up to standard. My apologies, but sometimes we just have to go with it and and persevere, right? Persevere and just say it is what it is. It is what it is, right? So you guys have a fabulous weekend. When you see me on Monday, I want you to notice how white my teeth are going to be. But go out there this weekend. Set some goals for yourself. Look at what you're doing. Look at your reward system. Is it enough for you? Are you feeling gratified? Are you putting in the effort and it feels good to you? Because if it doesn't, restructure what you're doing. You're allowed to change things. You're allowed to restructure things. You're allowed to revisit. You're allowed to look at something and say, let me see if I can make it better. Let me see if I can do this differently. All right? You're allowed to. Give yourself permission to do that. And I'll leave you with that. And oh my God, look, you guys. Oh, well, you can't see them. It was 2 birds right over us. 2 birds. See, it's a sign from Spirit. It's perfect. Oh, there's one again. There they are. Okay, well, just know they're there. Trust me. I'm not going to lie to you. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys later. Bye.